It's very nice.
It's lovely.
Hello everyone, in this video I am going to show you how to make Ghana style chicken stew. Guys, this is so delicious. I wouldn't say it's a traditional meal as such. I would say it's one of those meals that most families will have special occasions, you know, when there's a party happening, or it's our day at school, or it's someone's birthday or something like that. Although times are really different now, everything is super readily available, so these things are not treated as special anymore as such. You know, people just eat it whenever they feel like it. Really, it's super simple. So yeah, here is the recipe, guys. So most of the flavor is going to come from your chicken stock, so you have to make sure you season it super well. So in the chicken, I added a little bit of salt, my ginger garlic blend, a little bit of onions, some bay leaves, some rosemary, some curry powder. I cooked that. I used hard chicken, so I cooked that for about 45 minutes before I fried it. But if you're using soft chicken, you won't need to cook it for that long. And I fry it because then it stays firm in the stew and it's just delicious. And I prefer hard chicken because you cook it for longer and hence you get a lot more flavor into your chicken stock, and then obviously all that flavor transfers into your stew, and that's exactly what you want. Also, do you guys prefer soft or hard chicken? Let me know in the comment section below. I personally prefer hard chicken, and most people in my grandma's house love hard chicken as well. So yeah, it'll be interesting to know. You guys loved my Gari and beans video, and I'm so grateful. So I'm going to be making some more cooking videos for you guys. If you enjoyed this as well, make sure you give it a thumbs up. If you do try it out, I would love to know how it turned out, so do let me know. So you fry the chicken to your preference. I just made sure it was like golden brown before I took it out, and then we're going to start the stew shortly. So for the stew, I used the same oil that I used to fry my chicken. I added about, say, roughly 4 tablespoons. I don't measure anything, and I feel like that's like a common thing in a lot of African homes. You don't really measure, you just kind of eyeball it and just, you know that it's enough. So yeah, so I added 1 whole onion, and I'm going to cook that till it softens a little bit, and then we're going to proceed. Guys, you can have this sauce with anything. It doesn't have to be rice. I'm having it with rice in this video, but you can have it with Kenkey, you can have it with Gari, you can have it with spaghetti, whatever it is you feel like eating, potato, whatever. So here I've just added my ground pepper, green pepper to it, and I'm going to let that cook till all the water has been absorbed before we proceed. This pepper is super spicy, so you know you need to be mindful. Depends on how spicy you want your stew. For chicken stew, I like it to be a little bit spicy. So yeah, I am making it a little bit hotter in this particular recipe. Obviously that's your discretion. You can make it as spicy as you want, or you know, as mild as you prefer. So now that all the water has absorbed, I'm going to go ahead and add my ginger garlic blend, about 1.5 tablespoons, and then I'm going to mix that in and allow that to cook for a little while as well. For the onions, you can blend it if you prefer. I don't mind it being like this because usually by the time the stew is cooked, it all kind of disappears into it. You can't really see it. But if you have like fussy kids and stuff like that, you may be better off blending your onions and blending your tomatoes as well. So here I'm going to go ahead and add some tomato paste to my stew. The tomato paste is optional. For me, I added it because I wanted to bulk it up, you know, make quite a bit because there's quite a few people in my house. So yeah, it's optional. You can just use fresh tomatoes if you prefer. I won't necessarily say you can use just tomato paste on its own because I don't know, I personally don't like the taste of tomato paste on its own. I feel like it has this taste that you just know when the stew is made from just tomato paste. Anyway, so now I've added my fresh chopped tomatoes. We chopped up about maybe 6 medium-sized tomatoes. You can blend the tomatoes as well if you prefer. If it's a lot easier for you, you can do it that way. So yeah, I'm gonna add that in and let it cook for a little while till the tomatoes is completely softened, and then we are going to proceed. Okay.
That is too.
It's not. This is what Aisha used to measure the rice. Cooking 2 cups because there's 6 people that are going to be eating.
Someone that can eat kids.
There's a crumble comment because you know the one will be great.
Pardon. Maybe I want to say, "Baby, you want one. Baby, you mushy.
Baby, you want. Say na enye mushy.
Yeah, say baby, enye mushy."
Okay, so at this point my stew has been cooking for maybe 15 minutes. I did add a little bit of water just to lighten it a little bit because it was a little bit too thick for my liking. So yeah. So at this point, all the water that I added have been absorbed, and that's exactly what you want. It helps to soften the tomatoes even further. So now I've added all my chicken stock. You don't have to add it all. You can add just a little bit. And I forgot to mention, for the chicken, when I was cooking it, I added quite a bit of water to it because I wanted a lot of stock, and at the same time, I also wanted my chicken to soften before I proceeded. I'm gradually working to eliminate stock cubes from my cooking completely because of the MSG content. So I only use a tiny bit of that in my food at the moment. I still like the taste of it. I still haven't gotten used to not using it at all, especially when I'm making things like jollof rice or rice and stew. So I'm still learning to gradually eliminate that from my food. So I still use a tiny bit and not a whole stock cube. So yeah, basically my stew is done. Obviously it's looking delicious, and I've just added in my fried chicken, and I am so ready to eat at this point. It looks so good. So guys, I'm sure you guys can try this out. Like, it doesn't take too long, and it's delicious, and you can save it in your fridge and you can eat it with different things. So it's really worthwhile to try it out. Let me know if you guys have enjoyed this video for sure in the comment section below. And yeah, I'm going to serve myself some rice and we're going to taste. I really appreciate you guys. Thank you so much for the love and support in the past, in the recent videos. I'm really grateful. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't already, turn on your notification bell so you don't miss another upload from me, and don't forget to follow your bliss. Now life is short. Follow your bliss. Na nipa ye den. Follow your bliss. Na die besi biya ye. And follow your bliss. Na den ne mada. Take care, guys. I'll see you in my next one. Guys, bye. Try mine. It turned out so good. Don't forget to subscribe, give this video a thumbs up, turn on your notification bell because it helps me out a lot. And I'll see you in my next one. Bye.
I dish my own. I'm going to taste it. This nice.
Edit.
Fine.
It's not too spicy. It's too spicy.
It's very nice.
That is lovely.